everybody have to understand. Say yo, the whole band have to have a sense, a timing because it's strained from we when we are play and we have to hold back. But what I want to say to everybody is for the rudiments them as drummers and for the scales them as other instrumentalists, them pretty vital. And them are really um, the foundation away we're supposed to do after we become better musicians. You see me? Because without them, I doubt, I doubt your playing I go be good or that good, right? So I encourage a gentleman reach out to me and ask me if it's all of the 40 rudiments them important, and I said yes, all of them important, all of them important for you know, but for what you play, the rudiments them will require for what you play mostly, focus on them more, but practice all 40. Right? So I want you to understand. For all 40 of them, important. The 5, the 6, the 7, 8, the 9 stroke roll and the 10 and this and that and go right up. All of them important. The platter fluffer and the ratamaki and all them something there, them very, very, very vital. Right? But if you're a man where you use like triplets, 6 stroke rolls as what everybody I use, paradiddles, and you get me as a single stroke, focus focus on those if the music that you play require for them they right and it some of the rudiments that we put on or push aside, you know, so like even practicing them and putting them into whatever, you know, like something new, it actually enhance your music and them stuff. You get me? I say, so basically, when me I go explain how I approach music in the sense of some exercises where I incorporate in my practice session. So them here really help me for when like if me I do a fill, when I think about the fill, it actually just come out in the playing. So when you do some like it's very important, like you get the rudiments and you practice them, you have to put them in some exercise to get comfortable um with them. Get me I say? All right, I'm gonna say there's a lot of big musician in here, so I'm gonna have to go too basic. I scroll across to see one who. Yeah. So yeah. Um me go use me go work with a metronome, right? That is also important in your practice session. You always have to have a metronome, right? And I advise you, even when you're not practice, like who did tell me this? Oral Brown. When you're not practice, at least one time for the day, just put the metronome in your ears for like at least 1 hour. Yeah, eat your lunch where you have the metronome in your ears. And this goes for all instrumentalists and singers as well, because I not just drummer alone keep time in the band. I'm wanting to get that. Right? Everybody have to understand, say, yo, the whole band have to have a sense, a timing, because it's strained from we when we are play and we have to hold back um other members of the band. So 1 hour, at least 1 hour with the metronome in your ears, and you see the difference with your timing. All right. So I'm gonna get that metronome thing here going. Basically, me use a whole heap of singles and triplets and some paradiddles. But how do the paradiddles, I do it between hi-hat and snare in terms of in a groove and whatever. But yeah. So I'm gonna do some exercise where you know can incorporate and when I know how for class some particular exercise. Like you have the keyboard system where you have passing note for move from one dimension to a next. We have that in drumming too. And actually play it so you can understand. So the younger drummers, like if somebody call you for solo and you only can do one bar fill, I think this supposed to can help you to extend it into a long fill and solo-ish type of thing. All right. So you have some exercise like 2/2, which is or or or. All right. So that a one passing note, passing whatever as all the keyboard is them call it. You have singles between hand and foot. All right. That are one of them too. Right. So you have simple exercise 3/2. That's not like four. Anyways, um, right? That 3/1. Yeah. So basically, then there are some simple exercise where you can just incorporate in some grooves where you see me, you know, have to ackle up yourself. All right. All right. So basically, another thing now in terms of like for put them the in a some simple groove. Me go get another way how I approach music in terms of the timing. With the 4/4 count. Um, just listen. Me go just do one track. Make you see how my flow in the sense of like with all of the exercises them.
Wanaga. Hey.